Why are you coming on our family vacation next month? Is there a problem? Don't you know it's a trip to celebrate my husband's birthday? I heard that from Ryan. Why would my daughter-in-law come along? You're ruining our good time. Am I not family? A daughter-in-law is a stranger. Don't try to intrude into our family circle. Ryan and I did all the planning for the trip, you know. You left everything to Ryan anyway, didn't you? I assisted him in making reservations. Actually, I was the one who decided on where to stay. You're lying. I originally worked for a hotel development company, which is owned and operated by my parents. So I know a lot about hotels and resorts. So what? You're jobless now. I've become a full-time housewife, but that's to support Ryan, whose job is very demanding. I still don't recognize you as my daughter-in-law. You've told me many times. You may be a little pretty, but I can't believe you'd flirt with your father-in-law. I've never flirted with your husband. Ryan is always saying how glad he is that he married a nice girl. He praises you every day, which is really annoying. I see. People who have good looks usually have bad personalities. You're prejudiced. So if you really want to go on this trip, I'll keep a close eye on you. Really? First of all, about the car. We have a lot of luggage, so we'll take our car and yours, right? They're both compact cars. We'll have to split the luggage to make them fit. I will be riding in your car with you, while Ryan rides with my husband in our car. What? Is there a problem? I also have a driver's license, so I can take turns with you if needed. Since you don't like me, would it not be less stressful for you if you ride the car with your husband? I have to keep an eye on you, so that you won't do anything weird. I don't mean to do anything weird, but... Shut up! You wouldn't be able to hide your bad character from me. Why would it go back to that? I told Ryan that it's for the sake of friendship between you and I. He has already agreed to this. You can't escape from me. Okay, I'll put up with it. I'm the one who has to put up with it. Okay. Well then, on this trip, don't even think about doing anything crazy, okay? My name is Wendy. I am a 30-year-old housewife. 3 years ago, I married my husband Ryan, who is 5 years older than me. We both enjoy outdoor activities and have similar personalities, so we get along well. However, what is troubling me right now is my relationship with my mother-in-law. As described in the conversation we just had, my mother-in-law hates me. I thought I was lucky enough that we don't live together, but on the day of the family trip, she launched an unbelievable attack on me. What have you done? You called me 50 times? Of course. Anybody would have called 100 times if they were left here like me. Why did you do this? Even though you're just a daughter-in-law, you still came along, knowing I disapproved. So I decided to leave you in the mountains. Is there any problem? You've got to be kidding me. Please, come pick me up now. If you want to come to the hotel, why don't you call a cab or Uber? I don't have my wallet. Oh no! I just happened to find your wallet in my bag. You stole it, didn't you? It just happened to be in there. I tried calling a cab, but they said they were busy today with some event going around. I need my card info to book an Uber, but don't know if I can book one if a big event is here. Poor thing. I can't see the car numbers since they're so tiny. I'm sorry, but I can't give you any info. It's midwinter and quite cold, even though the sun is up. Please, come back. No way! We're finally at the hotel. Is this the time to tell such jokes? I'm freezing here. I took a wrong turn once, so I'm exhausted now. Please, let me rest a little. What? You're the one who suddenly got out of the car and started relaxing in the mountains. You said you got carsick and said you were about to throw up. That's why I said let's take a break. So what? I heard peppermint tea works for motion sickness, so I want to collect twigs to make fire. It's awful to leave me there like that. I felt better right away, so I simply headed to the hotel. It's your fault for taking time to make tea. I can't believe you would do this to me. I shouldn't have been so nice to you. And your mysteriously large amount of luggage. I left them there for you. That's not the point. How are you going to take responsibility if I get lost or get attacked by a bear? Your phone is connected, so you'll live. You don't have to make such a big deal about it. Don't underestimate the mountains. A little error in judgment can be fatal. Yes, I understand. Then get the hell off the mountain. If I walk down the mountain from here, it's going to take at least a few hours to reach the nearest town. It's only 10 in the morning. You can still make it before the sun goes down. I'm lost at words. This is all your fault. You shouldn't have tried to come with us. You're just some stranger who married my son. But still, you went too far. You're overreacting. If you just go back the way you came, you'll be safe. I now understand how despicable you are. What? Until now, I've tolerated your many mean words because you're Ryan's mother. But I've reached my limit. Is that a threat? I shall not forgive you. What can you do? You're just an unemployed parasite relying on Ryan. Just to make sure, you have no intention of apologizing, right? If you are willing to apologize and come pick me up right away, I won't make this a big problem. No way. I shall never apologize to a woman like you. Too bad. It's your fault for not listening to your mother-in-law. If you want to blame someone, blame yourself. I have given you a chance to save yourself, you know. I'm not going to help you, whatever happens. Will you just go down the mountain now? We'll enjoy the luxurious hotel without you. Fine. I'm on my way down. You go back on foot all alone. Bye. The spa was great, and the room is so spacious. Good. How's your hiking going? It's gonna take me at least 2 more hours to get down the mountain safely. It's been 3 hours since we last texted each other. And you're still walking in the mountains? Poor thing. Although I'm able to text you like this, there was a good chance that things ended badly, you know. Let's not talk about this anymore. It's going to ruin the trip. So selfish. For the record, neither Ryan nor my husband seemed worried about you. I see. They went off to take pictures of the snowy landscape. Now we shall enjoy this trip to the fullest. I heard that prime beef will be served for dinner tonight. Also, I heard that they have delicious breakfast. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to tomorrow morning too. What? Have you lost your mind? My My parents are coming over to your place tomorrow. What? You will be charged $6,000. It includes the suite room fee for 4 adults, the spa treatment, the special dinner, and also breakfast during your stay. I can't stay there, but you still have to pay the cancellation fee, you know. What? If I'd been there as planned, it would have been all free. What are you talking about? I don't understand. That hotel is owned and operated by my parents. Are you kidding me? We used to live around here. My family and I loved the atmosphere so much. They opened the hotel 6 months ago. So, originally it was free? When I told my parents about your husband's birthday celebration trip, they offered to arrange things for free in order to show him their gratitude. So your parents know that I left you in the mountains? Of course they know. And also your husband and Ryan too. I've already told them what happened. You told them too? Of course I'd contact them. It was clear that you wouldn't help me, so I texted them right after you refused to pick me up. No way! And also, that wallet of mine you stole from me, Ryan retrieved it. I didn't notice. They acted as if they knew nothing. They acted that way so that I could send you to hell. What do you mean? They told you they went out to take pictures, but that's a lie. Then where did they go? They've already packed their bags and are driving down the mountain. Then that means they can pick you up on the way. If you've secured a safe way to go down, you don't have to blame me anymore. Their car is full of luggage, so there is almost no room for me. I didn't know you brought that much luggage. The hotel has a small camping space in the mountains, so we were going to pitch a tent there and have a small camping trip tomorrow. We brought a lot of gear needed for camping. So, you are going down the mountain with that huge luggage I left with you? I left some unnecessary gear in the mountains. My parents are going to pick those up tomorrow. Then, what about you? I'm continuing my way down the mountains with the bare minimum of luggage. If you make it back safely, can everybody just forget what I've done and forgive me? Maybe make this trip free again? No. Tomorrow morning, you will pay my parents $6,000. Isn't that a little too much? You know I don't have that much money. Have you already forgotten what you did to me? That was a little too much, I guess. But that doesn't mean you should suddenly charge me $6,000. Abandoning a person in the snowy mountains will be considered a crime. It's a crime? If I had called the police then, you would have been a criminal by now. I just did it on the spur of the moment. But to call the police on your husband's birthday didn't feel right. So I decided to punish you in a different way. So, you want me to pay $6,000? Well, your husband and Ryan tried to call the police right away. They were going to turn me over to the police? Once you go into the mountains, one wrong move would kill you. It doesn't matter if you're family or not. Oh no! But I grew up in this area, so I'm familiar with the surroundings. Plus, I've been climbing mountains for more than 10 years. I convinced them not to call the police and let me come down the mountain on my own. I've heard you like outdoor activities, but you seem to be more of a professional when you get to that point. But there's always the possibility of an emergency, so I'm texting Ryan of my location until I get down safely. I'm glad you're safe. Well, I had originally included a mountain walk in my travel plans. I'm going to enjoy my hike down the mountain with a fresh mind. I'm glad to hear that. I was lucky to be safe, but if this had been a person without any preparation or someone with no experiences in the mountains, what do you think would have happened? Well, that person would have gone missing, or worse, would have died. I never imagined that it would become such a big deal. It's pathetic to see a grown-up plan such a stupid prank and not be able to see the dangers of it. My husband and Ryan are going home, aren't they? I have to go home too and make an excuse. With the help of my parents, we've arranged another place to stay. So we are going to enjoy his birthday party without you. My parents have even arranged an Uber to pick me up at the nearest town to take me there. What? Without me? I'll make sure you pay for your sins. No kidding! I'm going to follow them with the car. Tell me where it is. My car has already been moved by the staff. My parents own that place, so they can do anything. And there's no way I'm going to tell you where our new hotel is. What? The only way for you to get home is to call a cab. By the way, your husband took away your credit cards, so you can only use cash to pay for it. I only have $30 in my wallet now. Then you should get a job at that hotel and work to repay it. Work? We were just looking for someone to help us out with the cleaning staff shortage. You can live there while you work, so please don't come home until you repay all the money, okay? No way! Let me go home! You don't have a home to go back to anymore. What do you mean? Your husband has decided to divorce you. Also, Ryan has made it clear he's going to cut ties with you. What? Anyone could have seen this coming. I think you're a fool to do such a thing in the presence of your husband and son. It's fine for you to hate me, but what you did to me this time is life-threatening. It won't make it okay to do such things just because you hate me. I'm really sorry. I'm reflecting on my actions, so please forgive me. It is good that you are sorry, but their decisions are final. And I'll also have you pay for the stay. Can't you at least spare me the $6,000 payment? I'm 60 years old. The stress will be too much to start a new job. Then I'll call the police. Why would you do that? What you did is a crime, remember? Please don't call the police. Then work at the hotel and pay the $6,000. I'm so sorry. I was jealous of your beauty and was a little too mean. What? That's the reason you hated me? You looked like you never had a hard time in life. I just got annoyed. That's so stupid. You should think of my feelings for being left behind for such a stupid reason. I am truly sorry. Please, forgive me. Then, as a gesture of sincerity, you can either pay for the stay or go to jail. Which one will it be? I will work to pay the money back. Tomorrow, you will hear from my parents about the details. Please listen carefully and reflect on your actions. My retirement is gonna be hell. The next day, my mother-in-law got a job as a hotel housekeeper. She never had a proper job before, so she struggled with even the simplest tasks. Plus, the hotel was located deep in the mountains. Since she doesn't have a car, she can't even go out on her days off. Her stress is only getting worse. As for me, it took me 5 hours but I made it down the mountain. And at the new hotel, I was able to celebrate my father-in-law's birthday. After we went back, we decided to move out of the previous house so that my mother-in-law wouldn't be able to find us. Now, I am living happily with my husband and father-in-law. My mother-in-law's crazy actions were a surprise to me, but now that she's being punished, I feel better.
Hey, Nora. How's the wedding preparation going? Is it all done? The wedding is next week. Relax, Travis. I know. Everything is prepared and ready to go. You just have to get up early on the day of and get dressed. That's great to hear. It's my first time being a groom, so I'm really nervous. I'd be worried if my brother had a lot of experience in that. Just relax. Everything will be fine. There is still one more week. I've been to my friends' weddings before, but I didn't think that I'd be this nervous for my own wedding. Oh gosh, what if I trip and fall during the ceremony? Or if my stomach growls loudly? You'll be fine. I'll bring Mom and Dad's photos to the wedding. So if you get nervous, just look at their photos. Oh, you're bringing their photos? Yeah, of course. I'm sure if they were alive, they would want to be there too. They will be there with us in spirit. So stop worrying. That's very thoughtful of you. Thank you, Nora. Anything for you. Without you in my life, I wouldn't be the man I am today. Thank you for always being so supportive of me. I will do my best not to let you down next week. Just wait and see. I'm so proud of you, Travis. You've grown into a fine young man. I didn't think I was capable of raising you on my own, especially since I am not good at anything. What are you talking about? You're the best sister/mother I could have asked for. I know I must have been such a burden for you. So don't say stuff like that about yourself. Thank you. You're so sweet. I guess it was worth the trouble after all. You're going to make me tear up. Anyway, I'll see you next week at the wedding. Please don't be late. It's my big day after all. Yes, I know. And as for you, try not to have a nervous breakdown on your wedding day. Hey, Nora. I know the wedding is tomorrow, but I have a favor to ask. Do you have time right now? Hey, Emma. What is it? Is something wrong? No, nothing is wrong. But I want to make some last-minute changes to the wedding plans. Okay, what is it? I'll do what I can. Really? Thank you so much. It's actually quite an easy thing to do. I want you to be absent for the wedding. Excuse me? You don't want me there? That's right. You said you'll do what you can. So it shouldn't be a problem, right? I'm so glad that you agreed to help me. I wouldn't know what to do if you had said no. Oh, what a relief. Wait, why don't you want me there at your wedding? I did say that I will do what I can, but for this, I have to think about it. What? Why? It's a simple thing to do. Just don't show up. This is a request from the bride. Can you at least tell me the reason? Why can't I attend my own brother's wedding? The reason is simple. It's because you're an old lady. An old lady? You're so much older than Travis. You two are 15 years apart, right? I know you guys have a great relationship, but for those that don't know you, they'll think he is your male escort or something. It's unbearable to watch. Male escort? For the sake of our guests, I think it's best that you don't come. I wouldn't want them to feel uncomfortable around you guys. Uncomfortable? Is that how you feel about my relationship with Travis too? I didn't want to be the one to tell you, but I was grossed out by it from the beginning. Grossed out? What about it was gross? You guys are 15 years apart, right? Travis and I are only 28 years old, and you are 43 years old. It's disturbing to see a woman in her 40s to have such a close relationship with a guy in his 20s. Just think about it. We are close, but that's because I raised him after our parents passed away. I'm not just his older sister. I'm also like a parent and a friend to him. I'm aware of that, but it's still creepy to think about it. Just look at the age difference. It's not like we can change our age difference. Yeah, but that doesn't change how others see you. The other day, My friend saw you with Travis. Are you talking about when we went to visit our aunt at the hospital? How should I know? I don't know what the occasion was. I care about what my friends think. My friend couldn't believe her eyes, so she called me. She thought Travis was your male escort. And you were some rich old disgusting lady. What? I think the problem here lies more with your friend than with me and my brother. You have no idea how embarrassed I was. I had to explain the whole thing to my friend. It was incredibly awkward. All thanks to you. I don't want others to think that my husband is a male escort. If I go to the wedding, wouldn't that prevent this type of situation from happening again? People will know that I am Travis's older sister, and you won't have to worry about being embarrassed again. It's not that simple. The damage has already been done, and I don't want to see you at my wedding. That's really hurtful. There have been other similar incidents too. You guys go on a family trip every year, right? Just the thought of that makes me feel a little sick. It's just a family trip. What's wrong with that? And of course we have separate rooms. It's not like we always do everything together. It's really not that weird. Not to you, at least. Anyhow, don't come to my wedding. Wait, Emma! If you're so annoyed about our family trips, we won't do it anymore. I will also avoid hanging out with my brother in public. But please, let me attend my brother's wedding. No can do. The bride doesn't want you there. And you should respect the bride's wish. But the wedding is about the bride and the groom. So when the bride doesn't want you there, you are not welcome. Don't make a scene about this. But I am Travis's only family. And I was planning on bringing our parents' photos to the wedding. Please, can you let me attend the wedding? Gosh, you are so stubborn. I said I don't want to see you at my wedding, Grandma. It's disgusting to see you two interact with each other. Do you want to make me puke at my own wedding? Just stay away, please. Come and apologize right now. Apologize? For what? Come over to my sister's house and apologize. What is so gross about my sister? How dare you insult my family? Get over here and apologize. Wait, is this Travis? You asked my sister to not come to the wedding, and you said that I look like her male escort. You disgust me. What? My sister sacrificed so much of her own time to raise me. You wouldn't even understand. And you said all those horrible things to her. What is wrong with you? Hold on. Let's all calm down first. Why are you on Nora's phone? Are you out with her right now? Yes, I am. Because that's how close we are. We went to the cemetery to pay respect to our parents. I wanted to tell them that I am getting married. But I guess that was all for nothing. All for nothing? What do you mean? I'm canceling the wedding. How do you expect me to marry someone that insults my family? What? Wait. What is happening right now? There is no need to wait. You've insulted my only family. Your only family? But you have me, too. I'll be your family as of tomorrow, right? Don't be ridiculous. I'm not marrying you. There's been a misunderstanding. I know you are angry, but let's just calm down first, okay? I shouldn't have said all those horrible things to Nora. I'm sorry. I will apologize to her, so please don't call off the wedding. It's too late. I see the real you now. No, that wasn't the real me. I was so stressed that I turned into a bridezilla. I wasn't thinking straight. I was just jealous of your relationship with Nora. What? Why would you be jealous of my sister? I know you may not believe me, but this is how I feel. But don't worry, I'm not stressed anymore. So the bridezilla is gone now. Of course I want Nora to be at our wedding. I'd be terribly sad if she didn't come. I'll apologize to her in person, and I'll do anything to get her to come to the wedding. What's with the sudden change in your attitude? Like I said, it was the bridezilla talking. But I'm fine now. So please don't call off the wedding. If we cancel the wedding, your deceased parents would be sad too. And whose fault would that be? It's my fault. It's 100% my fault. If it's okay with you, can I talk to Nora? I will apologize to her myself. As for the wedding, let's not cancel it, okay? Nora needs some space right now. Maybe later. Travis, please! I'll contact you when I get home. You can apologize to Nora then. I will. I'll be waiting. I'll talk to you later. Nora, thank you so much for yesterday. I'm so happy that you accepted my apology. You even convinced Travis to not cancel the wedding. I'm just glad that everything worked out in the end. Travis was very stubborn at first, but he came around. I've heard that weddings can turn the sweetest bride into a bridezilla. So I'm glad that you are feeling like yourself again. Thank you. I wouldn't be here at this wedding if it wasn't for you. By the way, have you seen Travis in his tuxedo? I think he just finished getting dressed, so he should be in the changing room. Yeah, I saw him earlier. Even though you and I had a few bumps along the way, but I'm glad that everything is fine now. I'm so happy that I even cried earlier. Oh, you saw him in his tuxedo already! Well then, you should have no more regrets. Nora, you can go home now. Go home? You said you saw Travis in his tuxedo already, right? So now you can leave before the ceremony starts. What are you talking about, Emma? I thought we are good now. You don't honestly believe that, do you? I only apologized because I had no choice. I still hate you. And I don't want to see you at the ceremony. Hate me? Please leave. You look extra old with your ancient dress. I feel embarrassed to have you here, so please leave. Wait. So you lied about apologizing? But I believed you. Only an idiot would believe that. No wonder old people always get scammed. I don't get it. I'll tell Travis that you had to go home. And the reason is because you feel ashamed of your own outdated dress. You don't want to embarrass your handsome brother on his wedding day. I'm sure he will understand. Emma, that's enough. Why do you hate me so much? I just do. I hate how proud you look when you are with Travis. And the attention that you get when people find out that you raised him. I can't stand it. I didn't mean to make you feel that way. Listen, no one cares about how difficult it was for you to raise Travis. In the end, you are just an old lady. Just look at your ancient dress. You don't belong here. If you really want to take part in our wedding, then at least wear a decent dress. If you can't even do that, then go home. Decent? This dress costs $50,000, you know. 50,000 pesos, maybe. That would still be a decently priced dress. But no, dollars. But clearly you don't like it. In memory of my mother, my grandmother had this dress custom made for me. I was planning on giving it to you once you join our family, but I guess you don't want it. Wait, what? I also have other dresses that are worth about $100,000 in total. Not to mention the vintage bags, diamond rings, and gemstones that my parents left us. I was going to give it all to you, but I didn't realize that you hate me this much. I'm sorry. I guess I'll just keep it for myself. What? $100,000? How come you have so many things? I thought we were fine after you apologized, but that apology was a complete lie too. I will go home as per your request. Let me just say bye to Travis before I go. No, wait! By the way, your parents seemed very interested in my dress. They were asking me about it earlier. They wanted to know more about it, so I told them that I'll talk to them later. I guess I'll go and say my goodbyes to them now also. Hold on a second. Don't go, Nora. You don't have to go home anymore. Please stay. No, that's okay. I just ran into Travis just now in front of the restroom. Let me say goodbye to him now. No, wait! Emma, I will never forgive you for what you've done. I'm stopping this wedding right now. Hey, Travis! There has been a misunderstanding. It was the bridezilla talking again. Do you think I would fall for that again? Nora told me to forgive you yesterday. So I did, and carried on with our wedding plans. I'm extremely disappointed in you. I never want to see you again. Wait, Travis! I won't make the same mistake again. Please don't leave me. Please don't cancel the wedding. I beg you. I'll do anything. Please forgive me. Travis told me that he would handle everything, so I went home after that. Of course, the wedding was canceled. The guests were appalled by Emma's behavior, and no one really blamed Travis for calling the whole thing off. As for the wedding cancellation fees, Emma had to pay for it all. Emma was so embarrassed to face her coworkers after what happened that she quit her job. And all her friends that were at the wedding quit being friends with her. On the other hand, Travis told me that while his heart recovers, he wants to spend that time helping me to find happiness. Thanks to him, I've been meeting many wonderful people.